Ms. Pascal Simon.
Yes.
You were living in an apartment that you rented from Mr. Kleckner, correct?
Yeah.
And then at some point in September, you decide that you are leaving.
I paid him September's rent, and towards the end of September, I realized I can't do it anymore because I've been trying to keep up with the rent, but I came into some financial difficulties. I'm a single mom. I have now 4 kids, and I can't...
How old are you?
37.
Okay.
And at the time I had 3, but I had 1 on the way. So I was working 2 jobs.
You know how to prevent that, right? I just want to know.
No, absolutely.
Right,
absolutely.
okay. Because if you're a single mom and you can't afford the rent, I think maybe 4 is enough.
I came into financial difficulties. I was fine. I had 2 jobs, and I'm an LPN. I was working. He had no problem.
Okay. You know, I always wonder why when they start off in these court cases, and it's not just the People's Court with the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's all of these court TV shows. The litigant, especially if it's a plaintiff, always has to tell you if they're a single mom. Like anybody gives a flying fuck. Like that's going to have any bearing or sway the judge's favor or cause them to more so find in favor of that litigant because they're a single mom and have more mercy on them. It has no bearing whatsoever. And I can't understand why the judges on these shows engage in a conversation about the fact that they're a single mom like the way this one just did here. Talking about they're an SM4, which is a single mother of 4 kids. Now, what man gonna want to come next and hit that? Is it still good after 4 kids? Dive in face first, I am Aaron. Anyway, so yeah, who's gonna want to fucking deal with that? But the thing is, you have to mention it on a court TV show. Like that's supposed to make people feel sorry for you. I'm a struggling single mom of 4 kids. And the judge gets into a conversation which is kind of funny. The way that they say, well, you know, when they say they're struggling financially with the rent, and the judge says, well, you know how to prevent that because they say they got 3 and 1 on the way. And when they say, oh, you know, maybe you don't need a 4th one or 4th should be the last one. I mean, goddamn, 37 with 4 kids. It seems like this is the norm in America, right? And it's just like when there is a male plaintiff, especially if it's a male defendant, and it's like a male defendant, and say, you know, he's being sued by a woman, whether it's the woman that he had the kids with or not, especially if it's not the same woman that he has the kids with that he mentions during his testimony or whatever. The judge in these shows, usually if it's a woman, they always ask the man, are you paying child support? It's none of your fucking business whether he's paying child support, you know, he's current on his child support or behind. That has no bearing on the case whatsoever. Okay? So I don't know why they always asking the man, is he paying child support? And why a woman litigant would be like, oh, I'm a single mom. Yeah, welcome to America. There's a whole lot of these motherfuckers. And basically the judge, I guess, talking with some sense in this case, in a useless conversation about her being a single mom, the point the judge didn't make, which made sense. Hey, you know what to do about that, meaning fucking close your goddamn legs. Or take some birth control or just put something in there to plug it up so no more nut gets to enter. Once you've reached, at this point, at this stage in the game, in 2022, and this was probably filmed in 2015 or 2012, even then, it's like, by the time you have 2 kids, stop! This is America. You don't want to have no more of these crumb-snatching little bastards, trust me. Trust me, you're hearing it from someone who knows. Not in this stage in the game, not now, not 10 years ago, not 15 years ago, did it make sense to have any more than 2 kids. It just didn't. And I stand behind what I said like I always be doing. 'Cause this is just what I do. Long ass fucking rant, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm going to leave a link to this video. I'm going to try my best to leave a link so that people can see the whole episode if they want to. Dang.
Comes with me because I paid him the rent every month. And it just became difficult for me in that last few months.
Right, I understand. So you decided that you were going to leave because you can't afford it, and I understand that, but what kind of notice did you give him? Because you're required to give notice.
Exactly.
The notice that she gave him was that she's a single mom with 4 kids. Dive right in.
I know I can't afford to have more kids, Judge, but I just can't stop